Hey y'all, so before we get into this video, I just want to formally apologize for saying the word too much. Your girl is a little slow in the head and just forgets how to speak sometimes. So you're going to hear the word a lot in this video, and this is just a little reminder, so don't say that I didn't warn you. But now without further ado, we can get right into this video. What's up, Barbies? It's Skahdabarbee, and I'm back with another freaking video. And today, telling by the title, I'm gonna be telling you guys what turns me on and what are my turn offs regarding guys, relationship edition. I wrote down 6. Don't mind this. I was bored, but I wrote 6 turn ons and I wrote 6 turn offs. If you want a part 2, always let me know. I could always do that for you. But without further ado, before we get into this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend about my videos. If this is your first time seeing my face, if this is your first time clicking onto my channel, hi, my name is Skahlyn. Welcome to my channel, and you should definitely subscribe. Become a Barbie today. You know, we have fun over here. We be lit. And it's for my incoming Barbies. Y'all already know what to do. I don't need to repeat myself. Y'all know the drill. Turn on those post notifications so you can get a notification every time I post a new video. And now, without further ado, we could get right into this video. So first, I'm gonna start off with the turn-ons. The first, very first thing I have on my list is fast replies. Now, I'm not saying like, you know, every second, you know, not like you need to text me and stuff like that. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying like, you know, like if I text you at like 1:30 and like you text me at 1:31 or 1:32, like that's good. Like I just like that type of stuff because that shows like, you know, you really interested in whatever I gotta say to you or whatever you're saying to me and stuff like that, vice versa for the girls. So I really love fast replies. Number 2, I have chivalry, like opening doors. If we go on a date, like you picking me up from my house and blah blah blah. Like I don't know why this generation like just doesn't do, like this generation of the male species do not do, you know, chivalry acts. Like it really irks my soul because it's like I feel like we should bring that back. It's very much respectable, and you know, it's just showing me that you really care and you doing your all in all to, you know, respect me and put your care for me. It just shows me that you care. So I like that. Number 3, I have reassurance. You know, me, this is just for me personally, like me, like I'm just like an overthinker. I overthink a lot, so like I need reassurance. I need reassurance that, you know, like I mean, well, I don't really need it, but you know, I feel like it's just a want in a relationship, like reassurance that you love me and you care about me, like I just like that stuff. So yeah, it just makes me feel good, you know. I mean, it does not need to be done, but like I just like that type of stuff. So yeah, there's that. Oh, 4. Number 4 is, you know, taking me out on dates and stuff like that, and like the right way dates, as in like cute fun dates, like Dave and Buster's, out to eat and stuff like that. Not no crib links. That's not a date to me.
Child. Anyway, so
5, mature conversations. Now, like a lot of boys nowadays just like talking about sex, and that's just never the vibe. Like if we could talk about something mature, like your life goals, or what's another mature thing, your life goals. We could talk about, I don't know, like we could talk about something other than sex. I really like when boys talk about their future goal and stuff like that, like what they want to do in the future, because it's just showing like, you know, you trying to put your life on a plan and stuff like that. And most boys nowadays just want to rap, like that's just never the vibe. But anyway, I say less. Number 6, my final turn on is paying attention to like the little stuff that I mentioned. Like let's say if we just starting to get to know each other and like I mentioned something little, like I can't even think about it right now, but like I don't know an example right now, but like let's say if I mention something like very little, and it's like later on in the relationship you remember that same little incy wincy tiny bit of information that I gave you in the start of the relationship, that's just gonna like
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
Yo, that shows that you really care. That just shows, I don't know if it's just for other girls. I don't know if it's for other girls, but for me it just shows that you really care and that you're really listening to me and not just hearing what I'm saying, because there's a difference. There is a very distinct difference between hearing what somebody says and actually listening to them. Keep that in mind. So now, without further ado, we're gonna go to the turn-off. Leading me to the first turn-off is having too many girlfriends. Like, not girlfriends per se, but like girlfriends, you know? I hope you're picking up what I'm putting down. But like, I could understand if they was there before me, cool, no problem. But if we're in a relationship and you're like constantly making if we're in a relationship and you're constantly making like girlfriends as we're in the relationship, and it's like either I haven't met them or I don't know them or I never heard you brought them up, then that's when the problem comes in. Because it's like, what do you need other girlfriends for if I'm here? And you, like, you know, if you need a different personality, I'll give it to you. Like, you don't need any other female friends. I'm sorry. Like, and if you disagree, then I don't know what to tell you. Like, I don't know. Second turn off is no communication. A lot of people tend to not, you know, self-explanatory.
Well, go ahead, keep going.
Self-explanatory. People tend to not communicate. Like, let's say you're doing something one day, right? And regardless if I have your location or not, and you're doing something one day and you're not telling me what you're doing, and you have me sitting here, poor me sitting here waiting for you to text me, and you go hours without texting me. Yeah, no, that's just not gonna work. That's not gonna work. Like, no communication, that's a huge turn off for me. I should have put that number 1 on my list, but because it is number 1. But no communication, that's a huge no. Because if you're doing that, like, let's just say if you're doing that in the talking stage, imagine when we're dating, it's gonna turn out way worse. Yeah, no. It's a no for me. Turn off that I have on my list is arguments. Now, I know, like, I like to play arguments. Like, I like to pretend, you know, have different arguments. But I feel like that's a different case. Like, arguments as in, like, I just hate having arguments. Like, if I'm trying to prove a point to you and like you turn it into a whole argument, like, or I'm trying to tell you something and like you don't agree with this, so you turn it into an argument. Like, I feel like that's very childish and petty. Like, I feel like that could just be turned into a mature conversation instead of having a whole argument about it. Like, you know, and then that's just gonna make me think, like, if you're doing this now, imagine in the future, you know? So yeah, I really don't like having arguments, but you know, if I need to argue, I'll argue. Let's get that clear. But I really don't like having arguments. Turn off is like, if I tell you something and like, if I tell you something like personal and like you use it against me in an argument, yeah, that's a big no for me. Because it's like, it's just showing me like, if I done got you that mad, you're gonna like automatically turn to jump against me, like throw me under the bus and stuff like that. Like, yeah, no, this is why I don't really trust people now. Because it's like, and it's not just boys that do this too, it be females too. So I really do not like that. And this is why I kind of stay to myself. I don't tell nobody nothing. Leading to my 5th turn off is being full of yourself. And I feel like there's a distinct difference between being full of yourself and being confident. Because I'm confident in myself. Like, you know, like sometimes I'll be like, oh, I look good and stuff like that, but like, I'm not full of myself. Like, I don't think I'm better than anybody else. Like, I've met a couple boys that's like, oh yeah, I think I'm all that, like I'm the GOAT. Baby, let's relax. The GOAT is a huge terminology that you don't want to use, especially with yourself. No. So, you know, I just like that, you know, like I said, there's a distinct difference between being confident in yourself and being cocky. Yeah, like, That's a no. 6, and my final turn off, which is cheating. Now, I could go on and on and on about cheating. Like, cheating, it just doesn't make sense to me, but you know, just because it doesn't make sense to me doesn't mean that other people are gonna do it. Now, I just feel like if you're attracted to somebody else, tell me that and simply go on to them. Like, of course it's gonna hurt my feelings, you know, I'm gonna be sad about it, of course, because you know, no girl wants to hear.
Listen, I think I like somebody else, so bye to you and hello to her.
But you know, like, at least you told me the truth, and at least you're not lying to me. And then cheating is definitely not a mistake. It definitely is a choice, because you can choose who and who not to like, you know. So like I said, I could go on and on about cheating and how I feel about it, but you know, this video is already 11 minutes and I'm not trying to make it long, so we're gonna keep it at there. So like I said, guys, if you want a part 2, let me know, because I could always do a part 2. So yeah, without further ado, before I end the video off, you already know what I'm gonna say. Y'all already know the routine. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Tell your mom, your dad, your uncle, your brother, your sister, your dog, your cat, your fish. You know, just tell everybody to subscribe to me, because if you're not a Barbie, what are you doing? Without further ado, if nobody told you today, I love you so. Does God. Stay true, stay beautiful, stay blessed. Love you, Barbie. See you in the next